Hello and welcome back to Lorfen Anime Plays Ultima 6 The False Prophet PC version. I'm your host Lorfen. In Ultima 6 The False Prophet PC walkthrough video, we're on part 39. We're going into the Dungeon of Shame for the third map piece. As always, like, comment, and subscribe my channel for more classic and modern games just like this. Do not forget to hit that notification bell to be updated more. In the last video, we went into the Ant Mound. We got ourselves the second map piece. In this video, we're going to Shame. We're only going to go ahead and get to the map piece. I'll explain more about that once we're inside. You're going to need a Skiff for this. This is very important. Whole bunch of reagents, big time. Optional, you need a shovel. Let's go ahead and use the Over the Moons to get the Skara Brae first. Now, in order to get to Skara Brae, you're going to need to go down 2, which gets you the Intrinsic. Left 2 gets you the Skara Brae. So you're basically aiming for the southwest part of the chart. Or if you want to make it easier for yourself, left 2 down to Magentia, down to the Skara Brae. Let's go ahead and get there now. Great news! The Dungeon of Shame is near Skara Brae. It's beyond the Cyclops Cave. Yep, that Cyclops Cave. The very easy Cyclops Cave. So we're going to go ahead and get into Skara Brae. I'll show you where to go. Now, let's see here. I want to make sure I get everybody together. Alright, everything looks good. And there we go. Everybody get in the portal because we're going to take a road trip to Skara Brae. Yep, that's right, folks. That town. And if you do need a rest at Skara Brae before starting this during the day, or if you're about doing this at night, go to the inn. Very, very cheap there. From the Skara Brae Moongate Circle, just follow the pathway, go south, go east, keep on going until you get to the crossroad. Usually, a few times, there are humans and Mongbats fighting each other. A good mass kill spell should eliminate all of them because they're enemies. Even if you help out killing the Mongbats, they will turn on you. Just saying. It's very easy to get to. It's beyond the, I should say, definitely the Cyclops Cave. Yep. Just try to remember that. It's just like the Cyclops Cave last time, but you're going a little bit further. That's why you need the Skiff. You'll see why coming up. So keep on following this pathway until I tell you to veer off to the mountains. Hopefully there's no Mongbats and evil humans. If there is, probably more free loot and more uses of my, you guessed it, the mass kill spell or the kill spell, depending on my mood. Oh yeah, I'm going to be using the mass kill spell quite a bit in this video, but not too much though because it costs 8 magic points in order to use it. Yeah, each spell, I say circle, will cost you certain points. So for example, the circle 1 costs you 1, circle 8 will cost you 8 points. So if you go too crazy on circle 8 spells, you quickly run out of magic points. Then you have to walk a while and regenerate them. Now that depends on your level, if I think it is. If your character's level 8, you get 8 magic points back after long whiles of walking. Anyways, we reach the mountains, so follow the mountains north and east. Just keep on going until you hit water. Yeah, that's right, water. Make sure you bring a skiff. Do not bring a raft. I learned my lesson of that. I should probably should have tested out the raft. And then again, it would not be funny. So there we go. We're just going to go ahead and keep on going. Yeah, I brought the raft from the spies. Some poor adventurer's going to be looking at that raft saying, "Where's the skiff?" Well, this a-hole just took it. And I had a good time taking it. Now, there's some Cyclops. We're going to avoid it. If I would have went down further in that little pathway southeast, that would have been the Cyclops Cave. Instead, I'm not doing it. I think, yeah, that's right. I'm not doing it. Just keep on following the mountains. You'll definitely see a river. Yep, that's right, folks. We're about to hit a river soon. I'm just going by landscapes. Good news is we could definitely get out here via Over the Moons. I'll explain about that too with the buggy section in this dungeon. Oh yeah, there's a buggy section there, at least for the good old game PC version. So let's go ahead and bust this out. And okay, let's try again. Take 2. Drop the skiff off right in front of me. Now we'll use our main character to use it. And look at that. All aboard, everyone. Let's go ahead and follow the river. Follow the river south. Once you get to this, I call it Shame Lake. Then follow it northward until you have enough room to get off this skiff. Yeah, we're about to be there. Just a word of warning. Watch out for volcanoes. The entrance is different than the other anti-virtue dungeons. It's basically a mine. Yeah, I'll explain about that too. Let's go ahead and get the Pre. Take care of that for me. Thank you so much. You're the carrier of the Skiff. And a whole other things as well. Okay, there's a volcano. We're going to have to be moving quick. Move quickly. Go north this path. Go very quickly. There's the entrance to shame. We did it. Woo! We are about to go in. And there you go. I'll go ahead and say it. Welcome to the Dungeon of Shame. So here's the deal about shame. I'm going to go ahead and talk about this now. You're going to need a shovel or pickaxe. There's a shovel pickaxe here, but if you want another one, that is fine. You can actually dig up gold here. The frequency of gold is good. Even though overall the frequency of gold is bad, but this is the best place to get it. I heard guides say you could get 50 to 80 plus just by digging. There's some on the ground, so I'll just demonstrate that. Now, first set of foes in this room are skeletons. I'll explain the rest after combat. The dungeon itself is medium difficulty, not too hard, not too easy, but there's a bug there. I'll explain about that when we get to level 3. That's where the bug will happen. So be prepared for anything. I'm going to go ahead and just kill these skeletons really quickly. Now, reason why I cleared this room is there's a shovel and a pickaxe. You can use either or to definitely, you guessed it, dig up some gold. I'm going to go ahead and grab the pickaxe. Even though I have a shovel, in order to go ahead and dig, you have to equip the pickaxe or shovel in one hand. Great news is this. You can use it with your spell book. So that is good. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate on gold, on how to get gold, I should say, in this game. In general, also in Shame. The frequency of gold is good, but in reality, it's much better slightly than everywhere else. Then again, this is a mine. Yeah, you're going to be failing quite a bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and just dig once in a while until I get a gold nugget, just for demonstration purposes. If you fully explore this dungeon, you get probably 50 gold at least, but we're not going to do that because the north section level 3 is buggy. For now, I'll just go ahead and follow this pathway. You'll definitely get to it. Now, if you want to, there's optional gold once you get in this big room that's about, if I remember correctly, to the east. I'm not going to waste time on that because I just grab a few gold pieces and that's that. Yeah, you can get rich real quick in Shame if you want to go that route. Let's keep on digging. Now, for digging up, I should say definitely stuff, there's two things that could come out of it besides the failed. Number one, you get yourself a gold nugget. Or number two, you dig up a geyser. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Just remember that. I'm just going to just keep on digging until I see a gold nugget, and that's it. This is just demonstration purposes for people who are jonesing for money, or say gold, who really needs that gold. Yeah, I'm going to be only digging once until I get the gold, and that's about it. Yeah, it's like, where's me gold? That's a reference from a certain movie. In fact, I had a poll on it, and that movie is great. And there you go. You found a gold nugget. Later on in the video, I will definitely show you on how to turn that in. Now, if you hadn't done it yet in Serpent's Hold, drop one gold nugget before you do the exchange. I'll explain that in greater detail on the way to the mentor later on in the video after this dungeon. I think that's telekinesis, but I think that's very hard to get to. There's the ladder down to, you guessed it, level 2. So let's go down there really quickly. And once we get down there, I'll explain about what type of enemies you will definitely face in the Dungeon of Shame. Now, besides the skeletons, that's only one-time deal, I believe. You're going to be facing wolves, mices, giant rats, Let's see here. Drakes, Reapers, and evil children. Yes, even if you kill the Reapers, those children will try to kill you. It's all about killing kids this time in this video. You won't see it directly because I'm using the mass kill spell. That is coming up too. But for now, this section coming up is the wolves, mouse, giant rats. We'll just go ahead and annihilate most of them with the explosion spell. Not too hard. This section, level 2, is easy. There's another pathway, but it loops around. You really don't want to do that. It wastes time. I'm saving you time for this. That's all well. Okay. It's being a Weisenheimer. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is at this time, blow them all up. I will be back after they're all dead. We did it, everyone. That was very easy. So we're on our way to level 3. I'm going to go ahead and say this. Bugs coming up. I'll explain about that in a bit. I'm going to keep on grabbing these gold nuggets. For those who are really needing money, grab many as you can. If you want to spend some time digging until you get a certain amount. And that's it. Yeah, this is Dungeon Shame. You should take fully advantage of that. It's abandoned gold mine. That's all I'm going to go ahead and say. Well, definitely for this Ultima. Let's go on down. I'll meet you all at level 3 and I'll explain what's going on that level itself. Okay, this is very important. After the first crossroad you pass, because you go south, that's a dead end. What happens is there's another crossroad. You go north, you get to a magic boat. However, it'll wrap you around an area that you get stuck in like a time loop. There's a house there that spawns. I don't know if that's a good old game version, the PC version, or other factors. So yeah, that's bad. If you decide to go north, get the magic boat, you don't have to do is use the Orb of the Moons to get back to the castle, or the help spell. Then you have to do it all again. If you left your skiff nearby Shame, you have to get another skiff to get it. Just saying, bad idea to go that path. Instead, what I'm going to go ahead and do, I put a time step to say take the south path. The north path is buggy. South path is where you want to go to get that map piece. In fact, I accidentally found that out after my second trip. Yeah, my first trip was Bug Zone. Second one was actually, yeah, getting the map piece. I guessed it. I decided to say, okay, I'm going to the northmost path. I'll explain about that in a greater detail why, but still. When we get to that crossroad, we're going to go ahead and go south of it. Coming up at the crossroads are Reapers and evil children. Yeah, we're killing some kids in this video. And we're having a good time doing so. You're saying, why are you killing kids? Well, there was a tradition, Ultima 5 it started. I didn't get a chance to record it. But in Hithloth, I heard that, yeah, there was kids there. They're guarding a lever. Only way to get, I say, progress in that dungeon, if you're going another pathway, is to kill the kids. That tradition kept on going. I think it was in Ultima 7 and definitely 8. There's a horde of kids trying to kill you. Yeah, so like I said before, you don't see a picture of them. That means they're not friendly. That includes kids as well. Yeah, so we're coming up on the section of Reapers and Children. So let's definitely clear it all out. That is where I use the mass kill spell. I call it room clear. That's why I'll be using it a few more times. So, very important. Go south. You go north, magic bow, some extra gold nuggets and loot. However, you get stuck in a loop with a house there that's partly built. You can't get out unless you use the Order of the Moons, or I should say the help spell. Use the help spell, you lose some experience points. Just saying. So, you want to go south. After that, there's two rock structures. That's one north and one south. You want to take the north one. It's split off. In fact, you should take the north one. Now, from this point, go north. This is very important because once you go north, this will lead you to the map piece. Word of advice, either A, create food, make that spell to make some food, or bring some food with you. I brought some extra food a few episodes ago. This is going to be very useful for this dungeon. In fact, if you bring food with you, there's a certain NPC towards the end of Shame that will give you a karma boost if you feed him. I'll go over that again in greater detail. Anyways, there's the layer down to the map path. I'll mark it on my timestamps as that. So let's get everybody down there. I'll see every one of you all at level 4, including you too, Katrina. And there you go. Welcome to Shame, level 4 map path. Yeah, if that area wasn't bugged, it would have been an extra 20 minutes. It would have been totally worth it. Anyways, alas, it's not. So I definitely went ahead and take this path. On my second try, I actually did find this out real quickly. Now, coming up will be some drakes, and after that, gremlins. I'll explain about the gremlins, though. They play a huge role on what happened here. So let's keep on going. This is a basically straightforward pathway. Really easy, I'm going to be honest. So if you have mass kill or any high damaging magic, you're going to blow through this like crazy. Except for don't use it on the gremlin path, or I say gremlin area. Just trust me on that. Bad idea. So let's go ahead and grab that. Yep, there's some gold nuggets. Let's keep on going. We'll be coming up on those pesky drakes soon. Yeah, you'll see them. But for now, we'll get rich going our way to the map piece. So let's make sure we do this correctly. Oh yeah, straightforward. So easy. Ah, nuts. I need to turn on the lights. Yeah, see, there's mass kill. One of my favorite spells in the game. In fact, magic's so OP'd. Well, 5 with magic was OP too when you got to the 8th circle, aka level 8. You just wreck stuff with a certain spell. This game, it got more devastating. I cannot wait to play 7 though. Anyways, we'll just keep on going, go around. There you go. Let's see here. We'll find those drakes, we'll slay them, and then we'll get to the gremlin area. Yeah, by the way, drakes, they have some gold. They're very good. They shoot fire. Just gotta be careful. Other than that, not too hard. They don't summon demons. That's the dragons, though. Here we go on combat. We did it. That was an easy fight. Yeah, thanks to the mass kill spell. So I had to be careful because mass kill is 5x5. I'm afraid to hit any party members. Bad idea to do so. Now, I would probably say the gold nuggets, they're not respawnable, but the drakes are if you move from a certain distance or go back to level 3. You could do about, say, 3-4 more times until you're close to underneath 8 points of magic. Reason being is this. You get some nice gold from it. You probably get about 100 300 gold pieces total, depending on how many drakes there are. Now, we're going to keep on following this pathway. We're going to reach an NPC. Now, here's the issue. That NPC is being harassed by gremlins. Now, for those of you who have not played the Ultima series or seen my previous Ultima games, gremlins are an absolute nightmare with food, especially the earlier games. Now, if a gremlin goes near you, they can steal your food. That is not good. This time, I don't think you can get it back. That's really bad. So, the guy, his food got stolen by the gremlins. You'll see why. I'll explain about that in greater detail once we slay them all. Do not use any form of AoE magic, so you're going to have to hopefully single target. If you need to, save your game at this spot now. Just trust me. You don't want to hit the guy at all. Killing the guy, you lose karma instantly. Now there's a way to get karma with the guy big time. That's a one-time deal though. So what we're going to go ahead and do at this time is go into this camp. We'll see some gremlins. We'll clear it out. We'll talk to the guy. He knows what's up about the map piece. So let's go ahead and go there now. I'm going to try to focus on getting there quickly and saving the guy from these evil gremlins. Yeah, they're really evil in this game. A lot more evil in Ultima 1 and 2. And especially Ultima 0. I think they're in that as well. The gremlin's all dead. Let's talk to this peasant. You say, sunken face, starving man dressed in rags. Oh man. The gremlins did a number on his food supply. It takes a few moments for the man to notice you. Okay, this is not good. Humans! Yeah, it's us. We just killed your idiots. I mean gremlins. Please, you must help me, he says weakly. I need food badly. Let's talk about food. Yes, food. The last thing I ate was my belt. Okay, let's go ahead and keep on going with that. Oh man, this things must have been real bad. And that was 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I'm glad I killed the gremlins. If only you could give me some food. Let's go ahead and give him some. You share some food with the pathetic man. So here's the deal. You give him food, you get a karma boost. I think that's 14 points, if I remember correctly. The phew, Ybarra says, stuffing the food into his mouth. After finishing off her meal, however, Ybarra still seems starved. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this a few more times. And we'll have Dupree do it. It's a one-time deal, but it'll make me feel good. I did some bad things a few years ago. That's called stealing. But we're going to feed him. That's very important. You don't feed him, I think you lose karma. So it's a great idea to do. It's a one-time opportunity to do so. We can get that food pack anytime if we want to. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we need to do anything else. Let's talk about food. Okay, we did that. Let's go ahead and talk about the belt. Not very tasty, but it was filling. Oh, man. Map. Oh, the map. Yes, I still have that. I couldn't eat it. Wise decision. It ought to be worth some food, surely. Yes, he hands you the map piece and rubs his hands eagerly weighing his food. Julia shares some food with the pathetic man. Oh, good. Thank you. Okay, he says the same thing again. Now, this is like in a loop. So, no matter what happens, we'll get his name. Ybarra. Ybarra's my name, job. Lost here, no job now. I used to sail under Captain Hawkins on the Empire. Oh, that Empire's a famous ship. We had food then. Yeah, you had a lot, but those days are gone. And, yeah, he says, yeah, if you don't give him food, you give him food, you'll still do the cycle on the food. But if you don't give him food afterwards, no matter what happens, he dies, unfortunately. Do not search the body at all. If you didn't give him food, you probably lose some karma. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and try that. The man collapsed, the last of his energy gone. Yeah, he got stuck in shame. Gremlins saw him, took opportunity to steal his food, and that was it. There's the map piece, though. We got 3 now. Let me make sure I do this right. Okay, check everybody's food supply because in this game it's only used to heal up a little bit when you rest up. You don't have food, you don't get healed when you're resting. I haven't been resting much, I should say, definitely on the overworld. You can't rest in the underground though. I gave Sherry the duck. Let's go ahead and just split things up before we get to the Royal Minter. Still, we got the third map piece. This is great news indeed. Yeah, that was easy. I kind of wish I could explore the north part. Again, it was buggy. Now, if I would explore the south part, I heard there's some loot as well. Still, we got it. So let's go ahead and give the Shimino. Shimino's going to be our map man. So definitely assign someone else to do that. You can't have your avatar carry everything. Eventually, you're going to need some weight open. Alright, there we go. Look like that is a corner of a map. I'll have to put it together one day to show everybody. Now that we are done, we are definitely out of here. Before we do that, let's go ahead and get rid of the pickaxe. I have a shovel that Julia has. I don't need it anymore. So we'll use the Order of the Moons, get to the castle. That's one square up. Very easy to get to. You should definitely commit that to muscle memory by now. Now, I didn't show the Royal Minter because I didn't find her until much later. This is a great time now to talk about her. So, Terri, the Royal Minter is this. Normally, you find gold nuggets. She charges you a 10% surcharge, but every, I think, certain amount of weight is gold nuggets. You get 100 pieces of gold or something like that. The exchange rate is very nice, so you can get a few hundred gold coins just by turning in these nuggets. So, let's go ahead and get healed up first. I'm just going to go ahead and do it anyways. After that, I'll show everybody on how to get to Terri. Now, you're going to be very surprised on where Terri is at. I didn't see her last time when I was first in the City of Britain Part 1. And definitely Part 2. I must have missed her. However, she's in the same building where the guy was at in Britain. So this way you have to learn information about the mantra and rune of compassion, where he starts you off on those mini tasks. So anyways, just go ahead, go south. There's the beggar. If he's there, ignore him. Go, if I remember correctly, this pathway east. Enter a building. Now, inside a building, north half, that is the Minter. That is where she is at. You definitely want to talk to her. You want to do this before nighttime or before lunch as well. There she is. Now, let's see here. You see a sharply dressed, very vulturous woman. And she has a smile on her face big time seeing me. Oh, you come back to visit me again. Yes, I am. What's your name? It's Terri. Don't you think that would be a good name for an avatar's wife? Well, I'm going to say yes. She winks at you. Oh, man. I'm getting used to this. By royal decree, I am the only one allowed to mint the official coinage of the realm. That is good. So let's keep on going. Copper pence, silver pieces, and gold crowns are all made right here. Oh, man, that's nice. My father ran the mint before me, but I get lonely here sometimes. Oh, man, that's sad. It's so nice of you to come by and talk to me. Kaitan will never believe it when I tell her I got to meet the avatar in person. Let's go ahead and talk about that person. She's a good friend of mine. She runs the museum. Let's talk about that. You should visit there sometime, but please stay and talk to me. Man, here, let me show you. She takes out a sample of each coin for you to look at. The pence has an ankh on one side and crossed swords on the other. Nice. The silver piece has Lord British's face on the front and the serpent on the back. Really nice. And the gold crown is familiar sight with a crown and symbol of the codex. And I think I remember back, if you ordered the game back in the day, you got the silver. A certain amount of people did. All three of them look newly minted. They're very shiny. I get most of my gold from people who bring in nuggets to exchange them for coin. Do you have any gold nuggets you'd like to trade? Normally there's a 10% tax on the exchange, but since you're the avatar, I'll give you a full 100 crowns for every stone weight of gold you have. I have about 3 or 4 stone weight. That's good. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh yeah, make sure you have 1 gold nugget if you haven't done it yet for Serpent's Hold though. She gives you exchange and say bye, and she's a very busy person, but she's very useful. So you have any extra gold nuggets, come back and see her. She'll definitely help you out no matter what. And as you turn to leave, she pinches you. Ah, thank you so much. But once I do get back to Serpent's Hold, I'll explain about the gold nugget thing again, the lone one. So if you do need a gold nugget, great idea to visit Shame. You know how to get there by now. Get 1 gold nugget. It's a good place to actually farm them. If you're really that desperate, it'll take a while to get a whole bunch, but it's totally worth it. So once I get back to the castle the lazy way, I'm going to go ahead and do a recap for this video. Alright everyone, come on board. We'll just definitely get to the castle, do a recap for the video. I'll say Shame's a very fun dungeon. Sucks the north part is buggy on level 3, but well worth the trip. Now the first thing I did was I went to Skara Brae, show everybody how to get to Shame from Skara Brae. Once I arrive in Shame, clear out level 1 full of skeletons. Level 2 was easy. Level 3 took the south path, not the north buggy path. Then on level 4, clear some more foes out. Yeah, I did kill children along the way. Then I killed some gremlins. Met the one of the pirate who ran into Shame. Unfortunately, this pirate was starving. Gave him some food. He gave me the map piece. He died on the spot. However, I got good karma for it. In the next Ultima 6, the False Prophet PC walkthrough video, we're going to Desert. That's right, another dungeon. This is it for Ultima 6, the False Prophet PC walkthrough, part 39, Dungeon of Shame, and the 3rd map piece video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching, and have a great day or night. Do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more classic and modern games just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube's suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. I'll go ahead and eat this delicious mutton.